Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be continuing to take a look at a scenario where civilization started over. We are now on episode 87 of the series, and in the last episode we saw some more stuff happening on Mars, with the almost completion of researching it. So that will be our first event of this episode. Is going to be South Asia is going to go along and start to take over a lot of this land over here. As time goes on, they'll be able to be very strong. They are very strong, and they have the technology capabilities to do this. So that's how they're doing all this. They will also expand all of this right here. They'll just expand this up further. Try to connect up with their area, but that won't happen anytime soon. But they're just going to keep going on and on until they will reach over to this area right here. As they get to this point right here. And they will begin to also advance towards this area until they reach over to here. Now it's time for Korea. Korea will meet up with this area right here. And they'll just keep going along here, taking over a lot of land of Martian soil. Yes, Martian soil. Makes total sense. Doesn't really make any sense, but still. They'll just keep going until they reach up to this point. They'll just keep going until they go about to right about here. Then they'll also expand this little area up a bit more, hoping to achieve greater areas. So they will expand up to this point right here. That is for Mesopotamia. Well, it's pretty simple. They're going to continue to go along down this way. They're just going to keep going down more south. They're going to keep going south because, yeah. They like going south. But they will also focus more over here as well. Maybe trying to research this area to find out what's going on over here. But ultimately, they will be going farther and farther away from this. But they will be able to figure this out. They are able to seriously discover a whole lot of land here. They are able to research a whole lot of land here. And that's good for them. That's going to be it for the Martian areas. So, now we can go back to Earth and see what's happening over here. Now, why is this happening? So what is happening? So what is happening over here with the Earth? Well, we're just gonna. We see that we see. We're gonna go. Actually, let's focus on this Arabian nation. Where this group will begin to advance into this area, as well as into here, being able to connect up over here. But these guys will be advancing farther and farther. As for these guys right here, they are going to advance throughout over here, being able to be back this area. And they are able to take out this group right here. As for these guys, they are able to push against over here, taking this area out. And as for these guys, they will push in over here, and that's about all that's happening over here. Now let's get over to South Asia. Where they will expand their country up to this point right here. They also claim this land, as well as a bit of this land over here. And they'll also claim all of this, as well as more over here and over here. Now looking back over here, we see them expand this area a lot. And yeah, this area is going to be pretty big. So they will be expanding this area a lot. But yeah. And they'll expand this area up, as well as this. And we'll also do a bit of this. Now let's go over to China Unitaria, as they will be expanding up to this point right here. For South Africa Unitaria, they will be expanding over to this point right here, as they take over this area, as well as a bit of this, and all of that, as well as a bit of this, and a bit of this, and some of this. Then Ghana is gonna take a bit of this land over here. Burkina Faso is gonna take a bit of this land, and Morocco is gonna take over a bit of this right here. The Quebec-Newfoundland Union will be taking over this land. Ohio will take this. Venezuela will take this, as well as this. Then South America Unitaria will take a bit of this, a little bit more of this, and a bit of that, as well as kind of expanding this area. And taking over this area as well. And this. As well as this. And this. Oh, and this. And that's gonna be what they will do. As for Yucatan, they will expand over here. For Mexico is gonna expand this way. And Canada, North America Unitaria will take over this area. As well as a bit more of this area right here. Now, good, that's over. Now it's time to update these. So, this one will go from 120 to 240. So, 2 and a 4. Boom. 19... I forget. I already forgot what 192 is. I'm gonna have to do some math, hold on. Calculator. 92 times 2. 384. Okay. 384. Doubled equals 60. This is going to be 60. This should be 248, right? Yeah, 248. Yeah, it's gonna be 248 of whatever the advanced technology of, like, yes, 248. 208. It's gonna be 416. You know how I know that? Easy. It's math. Math is easy, if you can tell. After this, we'll see some wars. Some more warring. Some more conflict. And 45 will be 90. So we can go ahead and do this. Now it's time to show a war. But real quick, we need to take a look at this Arab country, this Arabian country again, with this anarchist area. So this area gets wiped out. A bit more areas will soon fall over to this area. But then these guys will wipe this part out, and we'll dig in here. These guys will keep going down here. They will go down here. So I was going up here and taking this. That's our updated. That's updated now. Now let's go. Let's actually look at a war. Where is this war going to take place? Well, it's actually going to take place somewhere over here. See this country right here? They aren't doing too good. Their government has just started to collapse. And you know what happens when your government collapses? Anarchy. But to prevent this, countries that border them are going to invade them to prevent any anarchist areas. Because there's already some anarchy over here. They don't want it to pop back up right here. So they're gonna use force to prevent the anarchy. They're gonna split the country into two. They're gonna split it in half between themselves. And basically keep the population of the country under control. And that's basically what's happening right now. As we see more and more areas begin to be occupied by this maroonish colored nation. I don't know what color this is, but they will keep going along here. They'll just keep going. They're still going. They're just gonna keep going. And now it's time for the Cyan Nation, Antarctic Nation, to invade. So we see their forces quickly across the border. And they will begin to take over a lot of major cities over the course of days and weeks. They are kind of strong, but not too strong. Plus, the capital of this country is right on the border, is right near the border, so they're gonna be able to capture the capital pretty easily in this war. But they will do a bit more. They will try to surround the capital on all sides with the help of this guy right here. And they are just going to keep going along through this area. And basically, they're trying to make a semicircle here. Encirclement. So that's what is happening right here. Now these forces over here will begin the last part of their invasion. And they begin to take over lots of land to occupy the land here. And they will complete the encirclement of this capital city. As time goes on, this encirclement gets smaller. And eventually, the capital gets taken from both sides, and we can take a look at a peace deal. So, in this peace deal, we're gonna see that there's gonna be a division here. So I'm gonna draw in the division line right here. So this is what this maroonish country is gonna take which will include these provinces right here. And as for this guy, he'll be taking the other part, as well as the capital province. So we can take a look at these provinces as well. So these are the provinces of this country. So yeah, they're just gonna take over. Yeah. Boom. And now let's, for the final event of this episode, there will be some more fighting over here. With this group kind of advancing over this way. But they're being chased right behind by this group right here. So eventually, these guys will be completely in obliterated, and then following that, this group will begin to sweep in and take back this land. And they'll begin to take over all of this land, right? And they'll be very close to taking it. And that's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.